Today's story is titled The History of Mankind. Since the dawn of time, mankind has struggled, dreamed, and fought to shape the world we live in today. From fire to smartphones, from caves to cities of steel and glass, our journey has been nothing short of extraordinary. This is the story of mankind. It all began more than 200,000 years ago in Africa. The first humans, Homo sapiens, roamed the vast open savannas. They hunted animals, gathered fruits and roots, and relied only on survival instincts. Their lives were dangerous and short, but every discovery they made pushed humanity forward. Fire was our first great discovery. It gave warmth against the cold nights, protection from predators, and a way to cook food that made us stronger and healthier. Tools made of stone sharpened our abilities to hunt and to build. Life was simple, but every small step was a leap toward the future. Thousands of years later, mankind experienced its greatest shift, the birth of farming. Roughly 10,000 years ago, people learned to plant seeds, raise crops, and tame animals. This changed everything. We no longer needed to wander in search of food. We settled down, built homes, and formed villages. Villages grew into towns, and towns into cities. The first great civilizations rose in Mesopotamia, along the mighty rivers of the Nile in Egypt, in the Indus Valley of India, and in ancient China. Humanity learned to write symbols on clay tablets and carved stones. We traded goods across deserts and seas. We built temples to honor the gods, and laws to bring order. The pyramids reached for the skies, showing that mankind was no longer bound to the earth, we were creators. As the centuries passed, empires rose and fell like tides. Ancient Greece gave us philosophy, democracy, and the pursuit of knowledge. It asked questions about life, truth, and meaning. Rome gave us paved roads, mighty aqueducts, and laws that shaped justice for centuries to come. But mankind wasn't only building empires of stone and iron, we were also shaping empires of the mind. Religions spread across continents, uniting millions under shared beliefs. Buddhism taught peace, Christianity spread hope, Islam brought unity, and Hinduism carried wisdom from deep traditions. Faith gave mankind not just survival, but purpose. Then came a time of both shadow and light. After the fall of Rome, Europe entered the Middle Ages. Castles rose above green hills. Knights marched to war. But the era was also filled with famine and plague. Entire towns vanished under the grip of disease. Yet while one part of the world struggled, another flourished. In the East, golden ages bloomed. Mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and architecture advanced in ways that would one day inspire the world. And soon, Europe itself would awaken again. The Renaissance was born. Artists painted visions of beauty and wonder. Scientists sketched flying machines and studied the stars. Explorers like Columbus and Magellan set sail into the unknown seas, discovering lands far beyond imagination. Humanity was reaching higher than ever before. Then came the Age of Enlightenment. The human mind became our greatest tool. Thinkers and philosophers pushed reason and science to the center of life. We asked, what is freedom? What is truth? What is the power of the individual? These ideas lit a fire that swept across nations. Soon, machines powered by steam and coal roared to life. The Industrial Revolution transformed the world. Farms gave way to factories. Villages became sprawling cities. Trains thundered across landscapes, ships crossed oceans faster than ever before, and telegraphs carried voices through wires. For the first time, mankind was connected in ways our ancestors could never imagine. But with progress came struggle. Children worked in factories. Wars erupted. Revolutions shook empires. The American Revolution, the French Revolution, the rise and fall of kings and rulers, mankind was no longer content with merely surviving. We demanded change. The 20th century brought both the darkest shadows and the brightest lights of human history. 2 world wars scarred nations, leaving millions dead. Cities burned, and weapons grew more powerful than ever before. And yet, out of the ashes came astonishing advances. We split the atom. We discovered cures for deadly diseases. We built planes that carried us across the skies. In 1969, mankind took one of its boldest steps. A human being walked on the surface of the moon. That single moment proved that no dream was too far, no frontier too distant. Today, we live in the digital age. From the internet to artificial intelligence, from satellites orbiting the Earth to robots exploring distant planets, humanity stands on the edge of a future brighter, and more uncertain, than ever before. We can connect across oceans in a heartbeat, yet face global challenges that threaten our survival. Climate change, overpopulation, and technology's power all demand choices that will shape tomorrow. The history of mankind is not just the story of kings and wars, inventions and discoveries. It is the story of survival, progress, and imagination. We are the